But you're not gonna do that. I'm getting my hair done the day before, and then you get that hey boo text, and now you on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, telling us your sob story about how your braider or whoever's gonna do your hair flaked on you, and now you gotta go get a clip-on ponytail. Ain't nothing wrong with a clip-on ponytail, by the way. But you know that wasn't the style that you intended to wear. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis. I mostly focus on hair and beauty and a little bit of lifestyle, so if that sounds like something you're into, you might want to go ahead and subscribe. Now today, since it's the start of the new year, I want to talk about my hair calendar. So let's get into it. I feel like at the start of like last year, everybody started talking about a hair calendar, and it was so funny to me because it was like being mentioned as like a new thing, and I've been doing a hair calendar for like years. But I'm glad everybody is like getting hip to it because it's a really good way that will keep you, one, consistent with your hair care routine, but also it'll stop those moments of like, oh my gosh, this event is coming up. What do I do with my hair? Let me tell you, okay? So basically your hair calendar is you're planning out your hairstyles. A lot of people like to do it like by season. I do kind of go through like a seasonal phase, and you'll get it when I explain to you like what my hair calendar is going to be this year. You have a wedding coming up, your hair ain't done, it ain't been done, you don't have no appointment on the books. Like, what do I do with my hair? You haven't been styling your hair, or like you just kind of been like throwing it into like a bun or whatever. You have an event, you don't know what to do with your hair. This kind of stops that, because you kind of have like a set style for like each season or month or however you determine your hair calendar. It can literally be whatever you want. So let me explain to you what mine is. And also, shameless plug, I do have a guide linked down below. It's $5 where I go through with you a little bit in more detail about my hair calendar, and I show you steps to take to like create your own hair calendar. So I'll have that link down below for you guys too. So from January through April, my hair is going to be silk pressed. I'm still going to be styling my hair like this. I call it silk press season. My silk press season actually starts in September, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to go by like the regular January through December, okay? So I am going to be wearing my hair in a silk press all that time. I still wash my hair daily and everything, or not daily. Ooh, child, could you imagine? So that is going to be from January through April. Halfway through April, at some point during that month, I will put braids in, and that will start my protective style season. So for May, June, July, and August, my hair will be in some sort of protective style. Last year, I wore braids all of that time. So it was like, I had like a set of braids in, and I leave them in for about 6 weeks or so. That's why I say like it kind of works for you to like stop those moments where you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm about to do with my hair. Because let's say like, for instance, I knew I was going to a wedding in August, right? So I planned when I was going to take out my braids, or when I was going to do a refresh on my braids, so that it would be fresh for that wedding, because I knew I was going to be taking a lot of pictures and I didn't want my braids to look busted. You get me? Same thing like the year before last. My best friend got married in Portugal. It was still summertime, so I did not want my braids or my hair to be reverting like in the pictures. I knew it was gonna be hot. So I timed like a fresh install to go in like the week before her wedding, so that my braids were fresh and they looked good. You know, like no last minute type of anything. I knew well in advance when her wedding was gonna be. So I was like, okay, let me put my braids in now. So then 6 weeks out, it'll be like a week before her wedding, and then I can have fresh braids for her wedding. So I'll probably like stop and look at my calendar to see like what events do I expect to be coming up. Like if you don't really know, like that's no fault of yours, but at least you'll kind of have an idea. So let's say, for example, if an event comes up like maybe, I don't know, mid-July, and I hadn't planned a new install like to happen like before that or anything like that, what I would probably do is just like take out like a few rows of braids, like where I plan to like part my hair, or like, you know, the part that's most visible, take out a few, redo them, and, you know, do it that way. That's also the really helpful thing about knowing how to do your hair yourself, because I don't have to rely on other people and like doing appointments and things like that. Another shameless plug, I do have a knotless braids guide that I have gone through extensive detail of how I put my braids in. I have a braids, what do you call it, maintenance routine. I have a twist maintenance routine. All of that, I have it linked down below. where I show you guys how I have done these styles on myself. And I would say if you can, to kind of avoid some of those things that pop up and you like, I can't get an appointment right now, try to pick styles that you can maintain on your own if you can. So like maybe like, I don't know, maybe you know how to do cornrows. Maybe you say like, okay, for the month of April, I'm wearing cornrows, okay? So say if something pops up like in the second week of April, you like, oh, okay, I can wash my hair this weekend, take my hair down, do a fresh set of cornrows. It kind of like, try to like put some styles in there that you feel like that you can manage on your own. It'll cut back on you feeling like you have to go to the salon every time you need your hair done. Where were we at? May through August, we were going to be doing protective styles. So then at the end of August, I will take my braids out. I usually give my hair like a week of transition time, and then I will go into silk press season. I used to relax my hair. If you haven't been here for a while, no, I'm not relaxed anymore. My hair is fully natural. Check some of my recent wash days. I told myself I was giving myself to the end of the year to decide like if I wanted to be natural or not. Oh, that looks a lot better. If I was gonna like stay natural or not, and I think I am. I just don't see like honestly, like right now, someone would think I feel like that my hair was relaxed. Like with the way it looks, and it's not. It's just flat ironed. So I think we're gonna keep going with it. But that was also the time where I would relax my hair, but I would kind of just give it like a little bit of time. Sometimes I would go like right in and relax it right away. Other times I would like give it like a week or so. But for the most part, I think it's like best if you do relax your hair and you're gonna be wearing protective styles, like give it like a little bit of grace period in between. But then I'll just start wearing my hair in protective style or silk press again, and that'll be through the end of the year. So that is my hair calendar. So my advice to you, if you are trying to create your own hair calendar, one, kind of know your big events that you need to plan around. Is somebody getting married? Are you getting married? Are you going to a family reunion? Are you going on vacation? Are the kids out of school? Are the kids in school? That can make a big difference. Do you need to save time in the morning? Do you need a protective style? You know, is that when you like to work out and be outside a lot and run a lot and do all that type of stuff? Like, think about those big moments. I would say if you have a big moment, like let's say, for example, I feel like somebody always has like a function, like a wedding or something, right? If you are going to a wedding, the first thing I would do is like, one, look at like what time of year is it? Is it the summer or is it the fall or the winter or fall or whatever? Is it going to be inside or outside? That is going to determine a lot. If you're going to be outside and it's the summertime, you need to go with a protective style because one, you don't want to be out there trying to make sure your hair don't revert. You in pictures looking half crazy. It looked good when you left the house, but now you look like Don King. Rest in peace. Is he dead? But you know what I'm saying, right? You don't want to be that person who's like, well, it looked good this morning, girl, now look at it. No, you don't even want to add that extra stress. So if you know your cousin got a wedding the first week of June or July or whatever, dead of summer, and it's going to be outside, what are you going to do? You're going to get on your braider's books. Like, let's say, so you don't get caught with the, hey, boo, don't do that. I'm getting my hair done the day before. Don't do it. You want to get on your braider's books like a week before, 2 weeks before maybe, so that your hair is done. It's settled in. I like my hair and my braids personally, like if I'm going to an event, to be like a week to 2 weeks in. I feel like that's the sweet spot. But you're not going to do that. I'm getting my hair done the day before and then you get that hey boo text and now you on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, telling us your sob story about how your braider or whoever is going to do your hair flaked on you and now you got to go get a clip-on ponytail. Ain't nothing wrong with a clip-on ponytail, by the way. But you know that wasn't the style that you intended to wear. So you're going to plan out your big events. And you're also just going to look at like your times of year and see like when you need to save more time and when you have a little bit more time to pay attention to your hair. So like for me in the summertime, one, I just don't like to worry about like my hair reverting. But two, I like to save time because that's when things are a little bit more spontaneous. Like, oh, I'm on my way home from work. Oh, you know what? Let's go like to this little festival or something. I don't have time to be trying to figure out, oh, like what my hair look like or be out there and be worried about like, oh, it's about to start raining. My hair about to be messed up. I was saying like with the kids, like if your kids start school in August and you know like, look, I don't have time in the morning to be trying to figure out my hair because I'm trying to get the kids ready. Maybe that's when you start wearing protective styles. Make them protective styles that you can actually wear for a period of time. Not a protective style where like, oh, I'm tired of it in a week. And that might not even be the style. That might just be you. You need to work on that. Also think about the health of your hair, because another reason why I do protective styles in the summer is because I have experienced heat damage on my hair from the sun, not even from hot tools, but like the crown of my head, if I wear it out like this in the summertime, it gets real short really fast. And I was trying to figure it out one year. I was like, why is my hair so broken off and short up here? It's the sun is beaming on your head and it's 80-90 degrees. That's why we're starting to see more products pop up with sunscreen, because people are starting to realize like your hair can get heat damage from the sun the same way it can get it from tools. So think about the health of your hair too. Maybe your hair is more brittle and more prone to breaking in the wintertime. I've heard so many people say that they do the opposite. They wear a silk press and stuff in the summer and they wear protective styles in the winter because their hair is more prone to breakage because of the cold. Then swap it. Like, do what's best for like your hair health. But think about when your hair thrives being out, when it's a headache being out, and when your hair like has more breakage and is more prone to like not being its healthiest. The hair calendar is nothing new, y'all. I feel like a lot of people have been doing it for a really long time. You probably just don't realize it. But like I said, I'll have all my guides linked down below. So if you're trying to learn how to braid yourself and things like that, just check down in the description. Also, I'll have my hair calendar guide that I put out a while ago down there for you guys if you're interested in it and you want to like see how you can create one for yourself. But I hope that was helpful for somebody. It's a very simple idea. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.